Hello. Today we are going to do some calculations here using a formula. And what we're going to find is population density. So here's the formula that I'm going to use. Total population over the area that we find that population is going to equal our population density. And it gives an example here of China. How many people in China? How many square kilometers China is, and then this is our answer. And when you write out your answers, remember you're going to include units. So I got a couple of different creatures here. The first one here is a tiger, but I'm giving you at least two pieces of information from the formula. In this case, I have a population of 1. And so following this formula, I have 1 over, and then my area, total area is 800 kilometers squared equals. So in this case, now I'm going to figure out the population density, but I'm not going to leave it like that. What I will do is I'll do 1 divided by 800 equals 0.00125, and then my units would be per km squared. So my answer is down here, 10025, whoops, 125 per kilometers squared. So you're going to do the next one here. And then you'll see on the next pages, you still have 2 out of the 3 pieces of information, but it's not the same ones. So in this case, I have population. I don't have the area, but I already have the population density. So let's set that up. Population of 4 over some unknown area equals 2 per kilometer squared. So to figure this out, probably the easiest thing to do when it's just this straightforward, where it's these two like ratios, we can do some cross multiplying. So if I think of this 2 as 2 over 1, I can multiply 1 times 4, which is 4, equals, and then 2 times x, 2x. And now you're probably a little bit more familiar with how to solve for x and get this x by itself. Next thing I have to do is divide by 2 to both sides. So now I have x equals 2. So my answer here would be 2 kilometers squared. And you're going to do that same thing for these ones. So do it the same way that I did here. On the last page, I've got everything except the population. So to set this up, I'm going to have a population of x over the total area, which is 2 kilometers squared, equals, and I have my population density, so equals 75 per kilometers squared, whoops. And now I have to solve for x. I have to isolate x. So if you remember from algebra, x over 2 equals 75. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. These cancel out. That just gives me x equals, and it should be 150, right? 2 times 75 equals 150. So that means I had a population of 150, okay? Finish up the calculations here. You're gonna do those and the rest of them in the worksheet. If you have any questions, let me know.